Well, I honestly don't know what that was. Like, I don't know what it was really, but I kind of liked it in a way, you know? Like, it was strange, but like I also kind of liked it. At the same time, though, it's fucking bullshit. It's not really bullshit. It's just fuck. Like, why? I was enjoying that Harvick not winning thing that had been going on for a while, you know? Where he just didn't win. Like, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was, like, a thing that I wanted to keep up for a while. But, apparently he had other plans. Dude, I gotta fucking shave. I don't have to shave. Like, I don't. Everyone's always like, I need to shave. I don't. Like, I have no reason to. It's more work for no reason. It really is. But I honestly, I probably should shave. But yeah, that was a great race. We haven't really had any bad races this year besides like Fontana and Dover. Pocono wasn't that great. Phoenix kind of sucked. Atlanta wasn't that great either, but I mean, it still leaves like most of the races were really good. But Martinsville also sucked. Forgot about that. Who even won Martinsville? I don't remember that race. I just remember that it sucked. Oh yeah, Keselowski won that race. He led like 500 laps. He led like 430 laps, and then he won. Yeah. But today's race, it was a pretty good race. I mean, the fact that Toyota dominated pretty much, and then they didn't win, it's like kind of disappointing. But like it also shows a testament. Like it's never over till it's over. Kyle Busch started second, but led the first 37 laps, and then I think he won stage 1, so he took back the lead at some point. In my fantasy, I predicted Kyle Busch would win stage 1, so suck me. Stage 2, who won stage 2? Almirola did, right? Yeah, Almirola won stage 2. For my fantasy, I predicted that Truex would win stage 2. But there was some issues. Austin Dillon, he kept like getting flat tires. He hit the wall pretty hard early in the race. I was actually surprised that he was able to continue after that, and then he had another flat tire, and then he still continued. So with a new damaged car rule that's not really new anymore, it's been around for like 3 years, but the fact that he was able to still continue on with that is actually really surprising. Johnson, he fucking sucked. Like, he was actually doing alright. Like, I think he was in the top 10. And then he had some mechanical issues, and then he was under the hood for, like, 15 laps. I think he finished, like, 12 laps down. I don't know. But yeah, sucks for him. What else happened? Larson fucking kept wrecking. He wrecked... No, didn't he wreck, like, 3 times? No, he didn't wreck 3 times. He had an issue, went to 30th, and was like 1 lap down. That's when I decided to take him out of my starters. It was like halfway through stage 2 that I decided to take him out of my starters, replace it with Keselowski, which was a good choice. I could just do that for every week. That's like isn't there a way around it? Because you only get to use a driver for 10 races. So if I just fucking, like, replace him before, like, the end of stage 1 with a driver that, like, I know is going to do good, I could just do that every week, right? And then it doesn't, like, count as the actual use, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Yeah. Larson, he spun around, then he got spun towards the end of the race. It was like 50 to go. He got some rear damage. It didn't look too bad, though. He was able to continue, and then he just hit the wall. Yeah. Stenhouse also died. Like, he just hit the wall really fucking hard. He had a problem with Eric Jones. He kind of threatened him a little bit. That's not what I took from it. He just said that He didn't really threaten him. That's at least not what I took from the interview, but he said, like, he's done that to him a few times, which I don't recall. He might have, but I don't recall it. There's so many races going on. I don't remember what happens in every race. I'm struggling to remember what happened in the race that just fucking happened. So, like, I barely remember what happens. So, yeah. What else? What else happened? Oh yeah, Daniel Hemrick and Daniel Suarez. I don't know if that happened while they were on TV or if that happened during a commercial break, but I know that I think it happened while the race was on TV. But the NBC Sports app on the Apple TV just decided to fucking put a commercial break while that happened. So it might have happened while it was on TV. I don't remember though. But yeah, if so, then what? They do that for some reason. These apps where you can like watch live TV, they'll just put in commercial breaks like instead of the actual commercial break. Like they'll like wait till the commercial break and then they'll put in another different like 5 ads. They won't just use the ads that are already on TV. I don't know why. You could just show, or like some of them will have like you're in a commercial break right now, and then it'll just be a screen of just nothing. Well, it just says you're in a commercial break. You could just fucking show the commercial break. I don't know what's so hard about that. And they're also on a huge ass delay. Because my cable box has been fucking retarded for like the last 2 weeks. It hasn't worked correctly. I got it to work during the Daytona race, but like the days coming up to that race, it wasn't working. I got it to work for that race, and then after that, it stopped working. I had to watch the Kentucky race on NBC Sports app on my PlayStation. The most annoying thing, though, was Sunday Night Baseball a few weeks ago. I had to watch that on my PlayStation, and it'd either lag or it'd be really fucking blurry. So that was the main thing, and it's on a huge delay, too. That's the thing. I feel like these shouldn't be on, like, that huge of a delay. I mean, either that or the MLB app should, like, give me notifications like a minute after something happens. But even then, I can't be on Twitter, so yeah, that's annoying. I wish the NASCAR actually had notifications. Like, NASCAR app doesn't have notifications anymore for some reason. They used to. Like, whenever something would happen, like a pass for the lead or like there's a caution, they would have a notification that came out for that, but they don't have that anymore for some reason, so I feel like they should. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, the battle for the finish. That was really good. Yeah, that was a pretty good battle for the finish. Hamlin and Harvick. Those are the battles that I like. Is like not necessarily side by side for like 10 laps. So that is also fun, but that never happens anyway. But like where one guy's slowly catching up. He makes like a slight mistake, and then he continues to catch up. And then lap traffic comes into play. That's my favorite. And then it's just an insane finish from that point on like the final lap. But yeah, Hamlin was catching up to Harvick. I kind of wish Hamlin won because I actually picked him to win in my fantasy. So I'm picking my nose. Fucking sue me. Everyone picks their nose. Everyone picks their fucking nose. I just do it when you see it. Yeah, everyone picks their nose. It's just they don't usually do it like publicly. Honestly, I probably shouldn't do it publicly because I always complain when people just don't have self-awareness publicly. You know? Like, I feel like you should chew with your mouth closed, which people just have an issue with doing for some reason. Please don't need me. Please don't need me. Nobody ever needs me unless I'm doing a video. That's not necessarily true. People need me a lot. It just happens to be always when I'm doing a video. That's not even true either. Whatever. Fucking, what else happened? Oh yeah, that finish. Yeah, Hamlin was catching up, and then he like put the bumper to Harvick, and I was like, oh shit, he's gonna win. And I was like getting really excited because I picked him to win in my fantasy, and I kind of like Hamlin too. So, there's a lot of times where I pick somebody to win in my fantasy, and I'm just like, fuck, please don't. Like a lot of times I'll pick Truex just because it's logically gonna happen, but I'm always like, fuck, please don't. It's annoying. But yeah, Hamlin put the bumper to him, and then like Harvick continued to lead. And then for some reason, the entire race, Hamlin used the inside lane. Like, he was the main driver who used the inside. Like, you'd never catch him using the outside lane at all. He wouldn't even slightly go outside. He would always use the inside lane the entire race. And then in this final lap, at a track that is not really known well for using the outside lane, guess what he does? He uses the fucking outside lane. Now, why would you do that? What? Probably a spur-of-the-moment decision. I can understand that, yeah. I can understand that. I've been in a lot of situations in video games where my mind's just racing, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck should I do? What the fuck should I do? And it's all happening so quickly, and then I'll just do something stupid. So, yeah. I can understand that, but he used the inside lane all day. I kind of just wish he used the inside lane there, because A, would have made it more exciting, because Harvick was also using the inside lane, and B, he probably would have won too. So, yeah, dumb move, but they happen. But yeah, gotta rate that race. Harvick won, so I don't really take much points off for guys that I don't like winning. Besides, like, I take off 0.1. Give this race a 7.7. I think that's a good rating for the race. 7.7. Yeah. Xfinity race. Now that was a good race. That was actually a really good race. There was somebody who was leading a lot of the early race. I don't remember who it was. My cable box has been fucking stupid. I had to watch that race on my phone. I mean, I didn't have to. I just didn't really want to change. I didn't want to get up. So I just watched it on my phone. But, somebody was leading early in that race, and then they didn't. Like, after a while, they just didn't lead anymore. And then Christopher Bell took the lead. Who was leading early in that race? I don't remember. I don't remember who was leading early in that race, but I remember somebody was. I think it was Custer. Maybe it was. I don't know. Who finished second in that race? I genuinely don't remember. I really don't remember much about that race, but I do remember that Harrison Burton and Paul Menard had their issue. And honestly, my thought on it is, like, yeah, I usually, like, don't take sides anymore in these situations. And I'm not going to this time either, but I'm just going to say that, like, bumping is racing. Rubbing's racing, I think people have, like, forgotten that over the last little bit. NASCAR fans have gotten so fucking, like, bitchy recently. Remember last year at Martinsville when Hamlin simply put a bump and run to Martin Truex Jr. and everyone's like, you can't do that! You can't do that! Like, alright, first of all, I would wreck somebody for a win. I think that's good. I'm all happy with that. I'm all happy with wrecking not your teammate. Don't wreck your teammate for a win. That's kind of fucked up. But I would wreck, like, anybody else for a win. Like, that's just racing. I don't fucking care what you say. I would wreck anybody. But I can kind of see where people would get mad about that. Like, I can see other people's point of view on that. But, fucking bumping, like, that started to become, like, a big issue. People get mad at bump and runs. And also, last year at Martinsville, Truex literally fucking turned right on him. He turned right on him after he did the bump and run. So, if anything, Truex was the more aggressive one. But, people don't understand it. People don't fucking understand shit anymore. Why doesn't Johnson have that? Hold on. Look at this shit. Johnson doesn't have the Monster Energy logo on there. I swear it was. I swear that logo was on there. Oh well. But yeah, people have gotten so pussy about bumping. It's just it's racing. It's fucking racing. Have you never heard of it? It's the thing you watch every week. Would you rather just people drive around for 500 laps or however the fuck long, and just nothing happen? Because that's what happened all year last year, and people fucking complained about that. Yeah, when somebody tries to put on a show, people complain about that too. The Roval, when they moved the barrier back, so there wouldn't be any wrecks whatsoever. You know, that race sucked for a lot of the race. Towards the end of it, that was good, but that race sucked for a lot of the race, and people, because the fans were like, move them back, move those barriers back. And that's the one time NASCAR listened to the fans, and also the one time, you know, the fans were wrong. But yeah, Paul Menard was like, you bumped me twice and I bumped you once. Well, there's a bit of a difference. A, bumping's fucking racing, and B, you wrecked him. Like, Harrison Burton had a point there. Harrison Burton had a fucking point. Like, there was a video on Pit Road. Paul said, you bumped me twice, I bumped you once. And then Harrison's like, well, yeah, but you put me in the fence. And he has a good point. Like, he does. Like, bumping's fucking racing, and he also didn't wreck you. So, yeah. But yeah, that was a pretty good race, too. I can't really rate it because I don't really remember much. Like I said, I have a hard time remembering races that I just watched. It's just become a thing. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of this video. People are wondering if I'm doing Red Sox reviews anymore. I don't know. The reason I haven't really been doing them is just because the series either ends on a Sunday, which I'm doing these videos on Sundays. So I'm not going to upload 2 videos on a Sunday. And I also don't watch Sunday games because I'm watching the race, unless if it's like Sunday night, which never really happens. There's only one Sunday night game. And also, like, it either ends on a Sunday, or I just didn't really care. I, like, didn't watch the series. Or I just don't really remember what happened. So, yeah. Probably not. I don't know. Probably will make another series reviews, but I just wish they wouldn't end on Sundays. Like, I wish the series would stop ending on Sundays. But yeah. Alright, peace.